Alright, welcome back. This is John Barnett, Bloody Breath Studios. This is my Minecraft world. Uh, so, in my last video, I showed you my elementary school, I showed you my middle school, I showed you the track, I showed you the old school. What you're looking at right now on the screen, down here to your left, is Breathitt. Over here is OBJ. That is SMS. As you can see, SMS is way smaller than LBJ. But that's just about how it is in real life too. So, but I'm going to zoom out here and I'm going to show you all the whole Minecraft world just so you all get a huge idea about, how big it actually is. So you can't really even see anything on it now. In that top corner up here is LBJ. And you know how big it was. So I'm just going to go over a couple things. You got LBJ, you got SMS, the track, Old Breathitt, Mall, factory, well that's an obsidian factory, Riverside Christian School, Turner School, Big Rock School, Turner Drive, Lee's College campus. This is my railroads, these big old red things are my railroads. It's made out of redstone. I got a Space Needle there. I got Music Academy Center of Learning there. I got two other big ass buildings there. One of them's like a big wrestling thing. I got a school over here, which is also connected by railroad all the way back up here to what I call Johntown. I got all these little places named on here. It took me forever to figure out how to do it. Like there's a big mansion I made. This road goes all the way down to here. There's Rainbow Road. Not like the Mario. I wish. But there is some Mario stuff here I'll get ready to show you. And this is just kind of like a survival map over here, really far away from everything. This is Pop Town. You can kind of see it from above. Like just right through here, but this is a Mario map. That's the castle. We'll go look at high def here soon. This is a smaller town, a couple different things. This is such an old map, it don't even have Burning Man Station, which over here is Burning Man. That little red dot right there is technically Burning Man. This is farmland. This is East Johntown, Northeast Johntown, Family Guy house. Some more transit right through here. Can't hardly see it because I made it out of the raw material. I made it out of redstone ore, which after the update it won't work anymore. This is a big giant arena. Like you can just tell how big that arena is compared to LBJ. It would swallow LBJ 10 times over. This is my big main school. This is the first thing I started building here. This is okay. Let's see. West Johntown, North Johntown, Northwest Johntown, West Johntown. This is Johntown. So, yeah, I named them all after me. I'm sorry. Can't help it. I don't know what else to call it. Big old pyramid there, which really looked kind of cool on the map. And then something that my friend Glenn made when he was playing here. Like we ain't hung out forever. This is another survival map up here for the closer. My last video I said this is like a place where Jerry built all these ships and stuff at. Got it all over here. This road took forever, it seemed like. It goes all the way down from Burning Man, over top of Turner Drive, past Riverside, up to the goddamn. It's a huge dam that I can open and close when I want to. And it don't work like I think it would. Like, I need some Minecraft engineers to help me, I guess, try to figure this one out, because I took on a project that was way too fucking big. So if we really want to be technical, this is a big runoff. All this water right here is a little bit higher than the rest of the water. This is an overflow. If this river ever starts getting overflowed, too bad. We still want to save water. You can go from here. It also has overflows. Everything's controlled by like a control station right there. This is the actual dam. There's another overflow right there. So yeah. Let's continue on. We'll go over here. You follow this road. For some reason, I was just like, you know what? Let's just throw a whole bunch of lava out. And I think that's what I did there. You go all the way down here. And this is like Diamond, I won't say Diamond City, but it's not Diamond City, it's something else. It's just a big old city that I found. Crystal City, that's what it is, Crystal City. Okay. So let's zoom back out. One last place I wanted to show you was Newtown, which comes out from, if you go south from Johntown and you hit Mushroom Island Station or Mushroom Station, you head south of Mushroom Station, it takes you to Newtown. Alright, so that was the map in a nutshell. And I guess in this video, I know I said I was going to do concert venues, but that map explaining took a little long. I guess I could show you all the metro. You know, all the different metros. So this is Johntown right here. That's the high school. Everything like that. And I kind of want to show you the concert venues. Because they're pretty cool and they're based at the real places. A few of them are. So yeah. This is actually like an underwater city, which is also tied in with that school. See, everybody who lives under here has to be a student or a faculty member that works at the school. Or another school. But this is pretty much where they all stay. If so desire. Let me go into what I call Dan Halen. It's kind of a spook on the Squidbillies building. They just don't go up to the heavens. I got a whole bunch of little things in here. That's just the old Minecraft experiment I was trying. Redstone, not Minecraft. What did I get up there? Okay. These are train routes. That looks like a freaking Nazi symbol. But that's just the way it come out. This one's pretty basic. Which one is this one to? Johntown to... Fuck if I don't know. There's another one. So this tells you like all the different names of things. I'm trying to get it close where I can see it. You know, if you got East Johntown Station, has the Intercity Loop junction there, contains Railway 1 and Railway 2. Main Johntown Station, Johntown Loop junction, contains Railway 3, 4, 5, and 6. Mushroom Station, Newtown Junction is 6, 7, and 9. Lake City Station has 4, 8, and 9. School East to West Connector, which is Railway 8. Prime Station, which has Railway 3 and 10. North Prime to South Prime Connector, Railway 10. That's a new one. Probably some changes dropping on the floor. Maybe not dropping on my pocket. I don't know. Burning Man Station, which Railway 3, 11, 13. Burning Man Smallwood Connector. And they don't tell you it goes a goddamn thing. The utility line, which is Railway 12. The utility line goes pretty much all the way down to Prime from West Johntown. If you keep following my videos, you'll understand where these places are. Like, it took me since 2013 to build these places, so you're not going to learn them overnight. But I'm going to try my best to explain them. That way, if somehow I do port this map over to public access somehow, if that's even possible, then you all know where to go. Smallwood Station, which has 12 and 13. Now, see if I can head something else. I got 11 schools, 8 gymnasiums, and 3 bowls. Bowls meaning that, you know, there's fans on all sides. Oh yeah. Here's how many trunks it took so far to house all the maps. So like each little square out there is a map size. I had to go to each one of these places directly and get all these maps. So it's dark. I mean, we could go underground to the Undercity, or we could go to a concert. I'm about afraid to go to any concert meetings because I'm afraid there's no lights in there. That's kind of like my thing I forget unless I want to be in that building a lot. I'll go ahead and get West Johntown out of the way. These are the three little pigs. You got straw, wood, and brick. Three little pigs. I've been listening to a lot of Green Jelly, or Green Jello, whatever they're called. I don't know. Okay, I'm a poser, I guess. I couldn't name 3 songs by them, but I can name 3 little pigs. This is a little wrestling thing. You know, it ain't big at all. It's just kind of small, but it has windows and stuff. I thought it was really cool. This is kind of like the, I don't know, just like the living places, man. Like, it's supposed to represent like trailer park, but it don't look like trailers. They're too short to be trailers, so like half trailers. These might look like trailers in a way. Over here, see if I can name the theme song. You know it. Family Guy. Okay, so we're gonna take a chance. This is the Courtyard Lounge, and it does not look like this because there's buildings all the way down. It's like a big old strip mall. It's aggravating, but it does look like this sort of. Out here's an outside patio, and we got sloshed out here, picnic tables. We went in this way. This is the bar and everything. Wraps around here. This is the stage and everything. This is where I opened for David Ellison. Can't really say that he's a nice guy because he wouldn't talk to anybody, so I guess he's kind of a prick. I remember me and the singer Kinder pretty much got in an argument out here because it was never good enough for him. Nothing we ever did was ever good enough. It was always trash. Yet he was on point, but everybody else wasn't. I think he was the one that was off, dude, because when I left the fucking band, that music turned into straight pure shit. Like, that drummer could not keep up. You've literally destroyed that band. Like, they used to be the best thrash metal band in the area, and now I wouldn't even give a fucking time about it. Sorry, but not sorry. I tried to be nice to you, and you kind of just laughed in my face. And, oh well. Had to get that out. I've had a lot of bad experiences with people in the music industry, and it's kind of bullshit. Because why do you gotta slit somebody's throat to do something you love? Like, everybody looks at it as a bunch of fucking kids playing anyway. We should stand together. You know, we're not playing. We're trying to do this fucking thing for real. Oh. This is my Fallout thing. It's massive. I can't tell you how many blocks it is, but each one of these has like a little torch on there. So yeah, looking up at it, it's massive. Like, if you wanted to give like, never mind, I ain't gonna say it. But technically I was going down on Final Fantasy character. Cloud, I think is his name. Here's my art expo. And I went from West Johntown to Northwest Johntown, I'm sorry, but I did. I just like these colors. I don't know why I like these colors so much. Damn, I wish it was daylight. So, if you line everything up on this correctly, you really can't see anything. But it's so hard to get it right. So apparently there's steps back here. I guess that's close to me. But it's 3D art. Ta-da! Oh yeah, that big ass stadium. I know it's just fucking massive. It's fucking huge. Sorry for the cussing, but not sorry for the cussing. A railway system. Oh, I knew where I was going. I was going over here. Because this is one of my favorite builds I ever did, because I really like this place. I wish they'd get their head out of their ass about it, because a lot of local bands really want to support it, but they won't support it. And I'm just going to take a second to talk about this place. This place is in Newport. It's called the Thompson House. It is a very established venue, I want to say. But due to poor management or bad booking decisions or whatever the case may be, no one really goes to it anymore. I've played so many shows at this place between like 2019 and 2020, maybe 2018, 2020, and we never got paid. You know, it's always, well, you got to sell more tickets. You got some more tickets. It's like, dude, we're coming from Richmond, Kentucky. Okay, we're coming from kind of far south. You know, as an established concert venue, you should be able to, your name of the concert venue, like you should be able to pay these bands something, is what I'm trying to get at. I don't know a solution to it. I hope someone else out there does. But I know how I would run it. I would run it better than what they're running it. I'd get better bookers in there that would actually care about the fucking bands. Because I know bookers that care about the bands. They just don't have nowhere to work from. And they know a lot of bands that they could get in a place like this and bring a lot of business and tourism to this, you know, area, and actually bring this place back to life. So, I mean, if there's anybody out there watching that wants to help me go in on it, I got the brains if you got the money. And whether we go in on it, whatever, let's actually do something to this place and help, you know, help it out. You know, because I really like this place. It's the Thompson House. It's named after the submachine gun. Apparently, it used to be the Southgate House, and it was brother and sister, and they split. Not marriage, but you know, they just kind of quit working together or whatever. And one opened Southgate House in a church, and this one's at the Thompson House. So I guess I'm gonna go. I want to show you what I saw. You know, because there's a story about this. Our first time playing at the Thompson House. And I did quotations for a reason. We had a show booked at the Thompson House. And our drummer Cody didn't show up. I'm not on here about talking shit, I'm just telling y'all facts. He wouldn't show up. Me and Joe went all the way up there, gave the dude our money. We walked in. We realized Cody's not coming. Even if Cody left right now, he wouldn't be here in time. So like, alright, let's go back to Richmond. So, we never really played any big shows, so we showed up to this place. And we come through this way. This is where all your band parking is, stuff like this, one said. I gave the dude the money right here. This is the back door to the main stage. You walk down a little ramp that they got set up here so you don't trip, fall, and break your fucking neck. And go around this way. And boom. There's my kitty. Eat your food, baby. Hang on, let me go grab my cat. I'm going to show y'all my cat. This is Lydia. She's nice. She got her good bath today. You know what happens when you give cats baths? They don't fucking like it. But guess what? I don't like fleas. Okay? I've been getting eat up here for a good minute when it comes to fleas. Because out of the kindness of our hearts, we saw a little cat across the street digging in the trash can. So we walk over and approach this cat. You know, it's a little lovable cat. It's like, are you going to kill me? And it's like, no, we're going to take you home. We're probably going to love you. And we brought this cat in. We named her Polly. I just like the name Polly. She sat on my shoulder and stuff. And she had fleas. Okay? She won't quit trying to run outside, especially when she started getting in heat. I don't mean to just sit here and look at the stage, but I want to tell y'all this story. I'm trying to smoke too. So we bring her in. Eventually we see one flea. Oh, no big deal, no big deal. 2 fleas, 3 fleas. You know, I'm sitting here like, it'll go away here soon. It did not go away. Okay? I have been getting eat up at my house when it comes to fleas. Bed bugs, I would have burned the fucking house down. But fleas, they're a little bit more manageable. I ain't got no cockroaches, nothing like that. But I did have fleas. Well, today, on my birthday, I bombed this house. So I sat outside for about 2 hours while the house got bombed, and Shauna came over and we finished bombing the house. But let me explain what happened to Polly. Me and Shauna was together. We took a hiatus. I made her take Polly, and she kind of gave her away. And I didn't know anything about it. I would have took her back. Shauna didn't know. I can't really be mad at her. I probably could go get the cat, but she's probably pregnant now because we dropped her off at a cat lady's house. Had a whole bunch of cats. So she's probably pregnant right now. Probably be a mommy, and that's probably what she wanted because she whined and cried around here enough, and she finally got some bed. She's over eating her food right now. Put her flea pill in there. Hopefully she ate it. I don't know if she ate it or not. So, yeah, we're going to get rid of these fleas. So, enough about haunted house management. Enough about fleas. Like I said, fleas situation's under control. And if anybody out there wants to try to, you know, go half-in booking at the Thompson house somehow, you can't. They want like $1,500 to rent this stage, though, and I'm not doing $1,500, so I just don't think it's worth it from the people they pull in here. Like, you could fill this room up. I reckon Cycle Stick played in here one time and they had excessive amounts of people in here. They claimed 700. I don't know if 700 can fit in here, but who knows. DJ sets back there. These are monitors. This is the stage. So, I mean, I pretty much come in here, looked at the stage that day, and I walked out, went home, and I went to go confront Cody. Went up on confront Cody, he had his door locked, had all my stuff set outside in the fucking hood, all my drum equipment, and he would not open the door for me. Still won't play music. I really don't give a shit anymore. He'll come around or he won't. I really don't give a fuck. He used to be my brother. Now he don't even act like a friend, so that ain't on me. I've reached out to him several different times, tried to play music with him again, because I wanted him in this band. At one time I thought he was going to be in this band, and then he just kind of blew me off. So, that's the story about Cody and Artificial Hatred. I don't think he wants to be in it. Even if he does, I don't think I want him back. So now we're going up to the main room. My friend Jake said this was wrong. This bar back here, he said there was actually a bar back here, which that seems a little more reasonable, a little more logical, but there's also a bathroom back there, so I don't know. So this is, you know, just upstairs bar. They got a pool table in here. This is where the guy takes all your tickets and stuff. You go upstairs. This is where the parlor room is. And all your bands line all your equipment up through this hallway. You know, there's been many times that I've lined up back here. And this is the best place to be back here. You got more room back here than anything other stair set. But you're walking into the parlor. You know, this is the stage up here. I'm going to take these blocks out and actually put like slabs in here. I don't know why I didn't that day. I guess I just didn't feel like it. This is the parlor. Some pretty badass shows here. I've seen Avanti here. They was really killer. One of my favorite bands ever. This is the green room for touring bands. And, okay. This is why we do Bloody Breath Studios a certain way. When you're in your own hometown, you're a professional artist. Okay, wherever you go, you're a professional artist when you're working with us. But when you're away from home, we consider you a touring artist. Okay? There's bands that get special access to this room right here, and all the other bands have to fend for themselves out here. I don't think that's right, because there's a whole room right here that bands can be using. A whole hallway that they set up the merchandise in. There's a piano back here. There's a bathroom, and Jake swears it's not here, and I know there's a bathroom here. Okay? It might not go all the way back here like this, but okay, so this is where you bring your equipment up at. This treacherous freaking stairway. Okay, bring it up here, come out this door, this is the side door to it. Something tells me there's doors here, but there's also something tells me there's doors under here. Like, I sort of have photographic memory, but I don't. Okay? Some people say, oh, you don't have photographic memory, but I can remember a lot more things than a lot of people can. So let's go get one more look at that stage, because that stage was pretty nice. You know, and especially if you've ever been in the Thompson house, you'll realize, like, when you walk in the Thompson house, this is the way it is. You know, you'll come through here, you'll walk down here, boom, there's the stage. So if anybody out there actually seen it, you know, been in it, let me know how it did. Yeah, so I got Thompson House, Courtyard Lounge,
I've been trying to put all the places that I've played. Uh, there's a couple more places like Cosmic Charlie's, Al's Bar, and Lexington I haven't built yet that I'm going to. Going to build the Euclid house, or at least the basement of it. Probably just build the whole damn house. It ain't really a huge house. Might even make the Unicorn stage. But yeah. Thompson House, Newport. So I guess in this video I showed you the map, I showed you West Johntown, Northwest Johntown. I think I already said the map. Courtyard Lounge, Thompson House. There's one more thing I'd like to show y'all, which is North Johntown. You know, it's kind of done, but it ain't. You know, there's housing developments here. I built a church here. You know, purple glass. I like purple glass. I can't help it. This is the North Johntown Station. All these things you see is like power. Like this bedrock is power. I had to take up all these tracks all through here and redo them with actual redstone. This is the mall I built. I tried to put stuff in each little store to make it, you know, make it seem more filling, but I don't know, it's hard to make something filling when there's no people. So this is the North Johntown Mall, and what I found cool was I built it around a pool table, a big giant pool table I built. Okay, so this is like a commerce area or whatever. Something tells me there's like something here. Like I can get in this thing. Oh, I can't. Okay. Well, I guess that's another lounge or whatever. But yeah, this took me forever to build too. I tried to build some really cool walkways and stuff. Most of your stores are on that side. You have some stores on this side, but they're not as big, or I ain't really paid enough attention to them. This used to be like some big mansion. And I've converted it part of the mall. You can go in and out everywhere, you know. Just massive, man. Especially when you realize this is one block at a time. I don't think people really understand Minecraft is one block at a time. Like I could sit here and I could build all night. I could fall asleep building. And as soon as I wake up, I'm like, all right, let's finish what I was doing. You know, that's how I built this big school. And it continued to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And I like to make it bigger. Yeah. Well, that's North Johntown pretty much. It's pretty much the mall and the school over here with a little bitty community between that church. Like, it ain't much. That's one thing I am very, like, lazy about building is housing. Because I feel like housing is just boring to build. I'd rather build, like, a big apartment complex and get it out of the way. Like, alright, this is where everybody lives. But, yeah. And this thing I did over here, I thought it was kind of weird, but kind of cool. What is that? Okay, I'll look at that here in a second. I don't remember if I know what that is. I just wanted to block this in. You know, take a mountain and just make it square. Let me go see what this is. This might be something Jared built. Is this the Flying Duchess or whatever it is? I think it is. Well, there's the Flying Duchess ship. Because the ship's down here. This is the only one that's flying. Yeah, that mall's pretty big. Oh, yeah, I want to take you in this tower right here real quick. I spent a lot of time thinking about, you know, this tower. I'm working on this tower. So, I don't really know how to get into it. I know there's a way to actually get into it, but I don't remember. So let's go up to it first. So this is just like a walking track. I guess, you know, you can walk around with. I did a little stonework up here, you know, trying to make something nice. Yeah, I guess it just goes down into here. Now I can go up. Does that go outside? Yeah, it goes outside. Okay. So I might not have finished this part. I might not have made a way to get down to the actual mall without going to the outside. I build so much stuff on here, I just leave shit unfinished. That's one thing you want to notice about my map. A couple things are unfinished. Like it can use lights, it can use doors, maybe some windows, something like that. This is a big canyon that I made to a tourist attraction. You can actually walk down in it and stuff. Parking, even though there's no cars. I wish I took the same stance on, as I do cars as bathrooms, because I don't have any bathrooms in this whole damn place. We got some stores over this way. This is a big library. I made it out of this brick because I want it to look old. But yeah, I mean, it's just a library. Upstairs and stuff. This is another arena. I guess you don't go that way. Yeah, that's right. The entrance is in the back for some reason. Go through here, and I do a lot of my redstone experiments. Let me see if I can get this one running real quick, because it's supposed to actually just let's turn on the lights somehow. Like each one is supposed to turn on lights. I don't know why that's way over there, but okay. So we'll start out by taking this one out. That turns off all the lights. And then make this ticker a little bit bigger. And I'm going to do some videos here soon of me just playing Minecraft, not really talking, just playing. I think that'd be pretty neat. So y'all can see how I build. What I'm doing right now is I'm making a circuit that goes around, and it's just going to keep going. So if I turn this on and turn it off real quick, but that didn't work. Usually there's 4 up here. And that's what we're getting ready to put in here. We'll quit dicking around. Oh damn, I didn't mean to take that map out, because I usually save all my maps. Oh well. Alright. Good for the vine. So we're going to start it off, and it's going to go around in a counterclockwise motion, and it's just going to keep going. See that? So now, when I attach this, it's going to allow these pistons to drop down and hit these redstone repeaters, thus turning on these lights. See, this one's going so fast that it don't even shut off. But all these pistons are going. Like a redstone blue top. Okay. So another cool thing is I'm gonna turn this off because it gets lag, right? Is I can turn off all the lights in this whole arena. And everybody's like, oh, you just turn off the light switch. Like, yeah, but it's Minecraft, and there's a lot of fucking lights. And I didn't turn off the ones down there. I don't know why those are still on. Maybe because that's still on. If I turn that off, all those will switch off too. Aha! Okay. So let's see if I can just turn on one set of lights, see what happens. That's the bottom ring. Okay? And this will be the top. Ta-da! Minecraft expert. So, I can make light switches. 100 years ago, you just shit your pants when I turned on the light. Now it's just part of the casual, mundane bullshit. But one last thing, if I do one more thing tonight, I'm gonna show somebody one more thing tonight. It'll be this big ass arena over here. See, I got so much stuff to build, it takes forever to load in. I can go to the edge of the map and look back. I don't know if it's where I got so much stuff to build, or my Xbox is just a piece of shit. Probably a combination of both. You can see the moon way over there rising. Come on, load up. There's people waiting. Usually if you go down here and fly around and look around real quick. it'll help you. But in this case, it's not, for some reason. I'll load it up a little bit. Come on, big guy, you about got her. A few more blocks. Well, anyway, we can go on there. But it'll load up once we get in there. So this is where you get all your tickets and shit at. I know there's a whole bunch of little ticket things, but yeah. You come on up through here. Damn, somebody needs to put some lights in here. It is 100, son of a bitch. It's 158 lengthwise. So when we get in here, god damn, load up. As you can already see, it's going to be massive. Here's another indicator. 158. Like, I can also turn the lights on and off in this arena. But here's the thing, it's so big that you actually have to fly to over the lights for them to turn off. Or get close to them. I built a WWE style ring down here. You know, old school. Maybe WWF, Titantron, everything like that. They're trying to load up, y'all. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, this arena is absolutely a monster. This thing took me like 4 months of just straight continuous getting off work, coming home, working on this kind of bullshit. And running a business and everything at the same time. Like, I do a lot of things at one time. For me to actually stop and make videos just to put on Facebook is actually like stopping me from doing something else, like for bands and stuff. But this is one of my passions that I love doing. I love playing Minecraft. You know, maybe one day be recognized as a great builder for Minecraft. I don't know. I don't know if I'm that good. But, you know, if you're going to have any kind of goals, that'd be like a goal to have. Just be a really cool person, I guess. Whatever you do. You know, no one wants to be lackluster. Just show you a couple other things. Now this is kind of like the control booth for all the lights. And I'll show you, I'll turn them off. I'll turn off everything. See, if I stop right now, the lights will stay on. Okay? But if I go towards them, they'll shut off. That's because it's so big. And I don't know why that one's not shutting off. Oh, and I forgot. This blue bar down here is an extra row of seats if you need it. I don't know why these corners ain't going off. Usually they go off. So, continue on up here. I think it's just froze, because all these would go off. There they go. Took it a minute. And I guess there's a row of lights all around the top of it too. But yeah. So let's see if we can find our way back up here. It's kind of dark. Hope I don't stub my toe. There's a doorway somewhere in this glass. Ah, here it is. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Get some lights rolling back and someone see. Dark in here. Ta-da! We got light. Get all these lights back on and I'll show you the rest. Why is it black? I don't know, it's supposed to be blue though. It was white a while ago. I might have took something out and then put it back to the right shit. More than likely that's what happened. Alright, so this is the scoreboard. And as you can see, there's some little windows in it. If you look directly straight all the way up, you can actually see daylight on the other side. That is because this big scoreboard actually creates a big old shadow. Okay? Well, hell, you could see where it creates the shadow. But in the daytime, and when I had all these fucking lights going on under here, and I'll show you why I don't have the lights going on in a second. But it just creates a big giant shadow. So let's go on up here. I've been working on the roof too. The roof ain't done. But if you look at it, the roof actually closes. Okay, I took this idea from the Pontiac Silverdome, Pontiac, Michigan. These are the wires I've been working on, and the reason that they're like stairs like this because I did not realize how to use glass at the time. Now I know how to use glass. So, alright, that pretty much does it for this video, and you know, I'm going to try to keep doing some more videos of Minecraft. I don't know how I'm going to do because I don't know how you all are going to receive it. I don't know if I'm any good at it, so y'all tell me in the comments if I'm good at it. You know, if you haven't checked out anything from BBS yet, you're missing out, like straight up missing out. We got a lot of good bands, like Artificial Hatred, Ned, Super Doom, the Annabelle Effect. We also work with bands like Arrows of Apocalypse, Euclid, Stitcher. I mean, there's a bunch of bands we work with, and you know, we actually have a big headliner out of Louisville for our show August 20th and 21st called Until the Dead Walk. And they're going to come down, they're going to rock the house, and it's going to be at Angel Ridge Festival Grounds. Buy your tickets today. $40 a piece. It's a steal, man. I'm telling you. I'm not going to sell my tickets for, you know, 15, 20 bucks like our competitors. Not because I'm greedy or anything, just because I feel like that's gypping the bands. I feel like people who do that don't care about the bands, trying to make their tickets cheaper just to get people there. And I know that sounds backwards, but when you tell these bands that, hey, the tickets are going to be $40 a piece, and then you constantly cut them and cut them and cut them, unless you're still promising the same guarantee and not just based on tickets, then you're ripping those bands off. So, I mean, we had a big squabble with Summer Madness. That used to be my event, and then it was stolen by us, Misanthropic Records. We found the venue, we found half the bands, and he just cut my throat whenever we broke up. And two of the big bands I really wanted to work with, which has a show on the same weekend, thank you all, is Stormtoker and Bastard Sons of Disco. Yeah, like we needed any more competition on that weekend. So thank you all. We already got Eric's piece of shit fucking festival going on called Summer Madness. I don't even want to promote it, but I'm gonna tell y'all it sucks. And he's a fucking crook. And he ripped me off 2 or 3 different times. Now, I won't say 2 or 3 different times, I'm just gonna say 2 times. But there's probably countless. But I know 2 for a fact that I hold against him. I want to do what's best for the music community. He feels like he is. He really ain't. He wants his business to grow. Fuck everybody. If you don't do what he says, fuck you, get out. And that's just not what we are about here. We try to help you best we can, make your brand bigger, and everything like that. We try to, you know, just help you do your band stuff, because that's what I'm trying to do as well. Like, I'm not trying to rip anybody off. I'm not a crook, okay? I'm just some poor, uneducated country boy from southeastern Kentucky. Yeah. That's how most people see me. But that's alright. Those people will get their just dues one day. And then those people who kind of talk like this look at me as this fucking Satanist who don't really give a fuck about anybody but themselves. And that's not even the fucking truth about it at all. I care about their fucking people, the ones they don't give a fuck about. I care about my people. Yeah. I try to be a nice dude to everybody until they piss me off. And then it's pretty much fair game. Nothing's off the fucking table at that point. But hey, let's end this on a happy note, everybody. I'm John Martin from Bloody Breath Studios. And come out and support some badass local bands at Middle on the Ridge, August 20th and August 21st. We got some really killer bands coming out there. You can find us on Facebook,
We got a Twitter that we hardly ever look at, so probably don't follow us on there. Follow us on Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube, all that good stuff. And, you know, check out videos I post. I rarely get a chance to post anymore. When I do, you know, so I really appreciate if everybody just take time out of their busy day and give me about 5 minutes, because I work really hard on a lot of things. Thank you.